Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 11th of August, 2024. Sensational. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you, this time with another fragrance rotation video. And this week, we have an eclectic mix. Vintage, niche. No designer, though. Intriguing. Vintage and niche. Almost all niche, one vintage. Anyway, let us get started, shall we? And on Monday, I wore this Viking by Creed. I haven't spent enough time with this to give you like a real good rundown, but it's lavender and mint. It smelled a lot like, it reminded me a lot of something else, and I can't remember what it is now. But it is definitely got that spicy, peppery mint, and then it's got this big, smooth lavender thing going on. It's absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy it. It's probably the last good release by Creed, if I'm being honest. Can't really think of anything they've released since then that's got me excited at all. Not even close. Not to worry. Tuesday it started to warm up a bit. And there was a little rain, but not a lot. And so I wore Timbuktu. When Bertrand Duchefort was doing some of his finest work for L'Artisan. This is the fragrance. Well, certainly one of the fragrances that made L'Artisan very popular, especially on the secondary market. These bottles, this style of bottle, was discontinued, and they released them in like a new kind, and a lot of people complained about reformulation and everything. And these went from being like 50 quid, same as Sirs Luton, they went from like being 50 quid to like 150 quid. Absolutely crazy prices. And that's about what these will cost, around that kind of money. There are some other ones like Zonka, which go for much more than that, which I don't know why, because I didn't like that either. Or Zing. Didn't think it was particularly great, but I really enjoy this. This is like mango, pink pepper, incense, lots of vetiver, and isoe super. I get a lot of isoe super in this. A bit like Tour de Hermes, but with like a green Tour de Hermes rather than an orange one, So that is that. That was Tuesday. Wednesday, I decided to wear Cologne Officinale. Cologne Officinale by Healy. This is essentially a really high-end soap smell. Performance is weak. Performance is not great, I won't lie. I wish it was better, but it's not. It's like 4 hours, 5 hours. It's green, very soapy, oak moss, galbanum, sage, all that kind of vintage kind of thing, But essentially it's a very dry soap. Very high-end, dry French soap, especially if you're using it in the shower. It's got that almost like steamy quality to it. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. And I must hydrate, my friends. And that was Wednesday. Thursday, I wore a fragrance which I've worn quite a few times. I'm wearing this on a weekly basis at the minute, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. It would be even better if the weather picked up. But this is Orangeur Sirocco. This is the latest release from Les Indemodables. It has not had the kind of wholesale praise that previous releases from the brand have had, and I must concur, it's not as good as a Rose de Jamal. It's not as good as a Vanille Havane or an Oriental Valeur, that kind of thing, which I love. This is Orange Blossom, Petit Grand, Laotian Cinnamon, which is very difficult to find in here. Very difficult to find. The cinnamon, very quiet. And it's very, very hard to smell sometimes. And a massive ambroxan, which is very nice. Some people have compared this to various designer perfumes, which is unfortunate. I think that it's better than those kind of designer blue fragrances with big ambroxans in, and more interesting, but it's very good for the summer. 10 sprays, bollocks, 10 sprays, put it on, wear it, enjoy it. It's good stuff. Not sure I would replace it though, so we'll have to see down the line. You know, it's going to be a couple of years anyway, so we will see. Okay. Friday I wore a Fragcom Darling, and this is Invasion Barbar by MDCI. I never remember what MDCI means. This is a fougere with a twist. It's got that big violet leaf at the top. Big violet leaf, kind of, it's not petrol-y, but it's not far off. It's got that kind of shimmer to it, you know? Like it's evaporating, that kind of, what do you call it when something's like a methylated kind of thing going on. It's a top perfume. The whole composition around the lavender's like smooth, but there's also this dryness in there. It's like a hay kind of thing. I get like a musky hay kind of vibe in the dry. I don't like tonka, musk, vanilla, hay kind of thing. It's beautiful. Performance is actually quite good. It doesn't push though. Doesn't push very much, but it's always there. So if someone gets close enough to smell you, they'll know you smell good. Ooh, don't pick bottles up by the lids. Okay. Yesterday is a perfume I reviewed yesterday, and I reviewed it because I was wearing it, and this is Homme de Grès. Homme de Grès, released in 1996 and made by the legendary Gerard Anthony. I absolutely love this stuff. Ambergris, bergamot, sandalwood, massive oak moss in the base, this big smoke moss kind of vibe going on. It smells like Eau Sauvage, but kind of more rugged, you know. I think the fragrance came out 10 years too late, frankly. Excuse me. It would have been brilliant in the 90s, but not in the 90s, in the 80s. Maybe it's even in the 70s. I was talking to Ramsey and he said it smells like it came out in the 60s. And like I kind of get that, you know. It's got that Paul Monsieur, Eau Sauvage kind of thing going on. It's a chypre for men. Absolutely brilliant though. Really good quality. As you can tell by the dent, sprayer's dead good as well. I always think it's easier to wear perfumes with a good sprayer because you get that good experience, don't you? Okay, last but not least, my scent of the day. Today I had to go out and I had to go to a meeting and I enjoyed it greatly. And the perfume I decided to wear for it was Bois du Portugal. A summertime classic. Look at the dent I've put in that. I should really review this because I know this perfume very well now. Released in 87. I think the perfumer was Pierre Bourdon, because I'll tell you who it wasn't, and that's Olivia Creed. Bergamot, mandarin orange, lime at the top, and then the star of the show is this huge lavender, sort of nutmeg kind of lavender, like a vintage lavender, you know? Like Troisième Homme kind of vibe you get from this. It's a beautiful fragrance. Base is that ambergris, sandalwood, dry down that Creed has and does so well. Fresh, very gentlemanly, very classy. Absolutely sensational. Little green too. Very smart, you know. Crisp white shirt. You knock them out. And that is it, my friends. This has been another fragrance rotation. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. Bye.